Well, George, it's just you and me. Everyone else has been fired.
Wouldn't it have been smart to wait until after the race weekend?
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, I see your point.
Are we going to have to change our own tires this weekend?
That I'll get back to you on.
You've literally done the opposite of what I would do in every scenario this year.
If pigs could fly, they wouldn't waddle so much while walking.
I would like to resign.
How about you come drive for me again in F123?
I'd rather find a life partner at the Yorkshire Graveyard.
What's happening, everybody? I am Michael Mrucz, and welcome to the F122 Formula NASCAR My Team Series finale. As you can tell, I told everybody to leave. I fired. I'm curious, He's here somewhere. I don't know where he's at right now, but we sold off all the equipment. Only have what we need to run this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix today. And this is going to be an interesting Abu Dhabi Grand Prix today. Only 21 points separates myself from Botox, who's second in points, trying to run me down. Now, I said this last week, and I was a bit mistaken that if I just finish in the top 10 anywhere, there's nothing that Botox can do to win the championship, but that is not the case. So Botox is down by 21, meaning he has got to win the race today in order to have a shot to take the championship away from me. Now, say he wins the race, and he gets the bonus point for the fastest lap. That would get him 26. Where do I have to finish in order to clinch this championship, even if he were to do that? Seventh place would net me 6 points where he couldn't do anything about it. He wouldn't be able to catch me, regardless of where he finishes. If I finish top 7,
it's over.
If I were to finish in 8th, and he ended up winning the race and having the fastest lap, he would win by 1 point. If I finish in 8th, and he wins the race but doesn't have the fastest lap bonus point, we would tie. And Botox holds the tiebreaker because he would have 3 wins on the season and I would have 1. We could put all that aside if I just find a way to finish top 7. Let's look at the other side of this, the Constructors standings. We weren't able to win the Constructors Championship in Season 1, so I really want to take this one home today. 3 points behind Red Balls. That is stupid close when you're talking about combined points of 2 drivers. Out of the points lead, 13 for Mercedes, and then Ferrari still in this, out by 35. You can make up 44 on another team in one given race. I've talked to George, and even though we're going to have to change our own tires today, we're going to push for a 1-2. I know that's what we've been doing all season long, and we haven't been able to pull that off yet, but George is on the same page as me. He wants to help get this Constructors thing locked up. We've been leading the way this whole season. We cannot have this fall apart now. A lot of points positions are on the table, have not been decided. A lot can change in this final race. One guy I want to just mention here, which a lot of you guys said, don't worry about him, even though he pissed me off at Brazil. Magneto cost me some good out there at Brazil. I'm still a bit pissed off about that, but I'm going to try not to think about it. I'm just going to try to run my race. If our bumpers make contact, though,
you had it coming.
This is the last thing I have not touched, the facilities. I've always wanted to know what happens when you hit shutdown facility. I don't think we need this stuff anymore. So, really? That's it? I thought I would get some sort of chunk of money. Well, then I'm shutting down them all. All of this can go. We're done. We don't even have a marketing department, but I'm shutting it down. I'll leave the personnel because that's where Curious George does his weight training, his iRacing simulations. This is the last week the personnel department lives. All right, everybody. I know that I've let a lot of shit get in the way of me getting some good runs here the last few months. We have had a ton of subpar finishes, and that has allowed Botox to gain up on me. I'm gonna try not to let the Magneto into my head. I'm gonna try to focus on that top 7 finish and close out this we got back-to-back championships that if I could do that. It's been a hell of a series, and this, I believe, a 44th episode. I wanna go out with a bang. I wanna go out with a good run. Some good battling. Let's see if it can happen. Let's get this video started. The finale of my team Formula NASCAR F122. Let's go! If this video gets 3,097 likes on it, then every single person that likes gets a free ice cream cone.
It's time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion to date. Is there one last sting in the tail awaiting us today? Well, it's time to find out. Here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.28 miles of track, featuring 16 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both Turn 5 and Turn 7 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Sergio Perez and Bottas, Norris, Gasly, Russell and Kevin Magnussen, Tsunoda, Ocon, Lance Stroll and Albon, Vettel, Mick Schumacher, Alessio De Lada and Oscar Piastri, Latifi, Ricciardo, Joe and Sparkles.
Are we surprised?
Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into Turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
We're still in with a shot of this driver's title, and it all comes down to this. Now go out there and come back a champion.
I intend to.
I just realized that this could very well be the end of the Dom DeLuise story arc in the F1 stuff, because he's not just going to be given a seat in the new gate.
What the fuck?
I know, Dom, you should have a seat. Easy peasy. Oscar Mayer Wieners, though, will be joining us in the F123, so I can't wait for that. Botox starts in 6th. I saw Curious George starts in 9th, and Magneto starts right next to him in 10th. I want to try not to think about Magneto. It's Botox, and it's Curious George helping him out. Why do I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up? Let's get it going. Strategy! No, I was thinking, in Season 1, we had a horrible race here. It was really, really bad. It did not go well. It better go better. We're underway with the final Formula NASCAR Grand Prix of F122. I'm kinda sad. Let's go! Had some good moments over the last year. Had a lot of cool shit happen. A lot of cars flying through the air and stuff. Good storylines. Give me room. I did not say, he was not gonna give me room if I didn't ask. Ended it under the lights. It feels right. It feels good. And they're like 5-5 and shit. Oh my God, I'm getting hooked. Who the fucking Little Mermaid, you bitch! Just because of that, I'm not going to see the movie. Rewind, like throughout the whole field. These damn new corners are making this extra spicy. Illegal, what? And then we got a yellow. No, we're good. I'm not sure, that went too damn fast. I didn't even see who I illegally overtook. Vegetable with the fastest lap so far. Just keep it in mind, remember, we gotta look out for a Mercedes, that aqua fucking colored dye on the minimap taking the lead today. He has to win if he's gonna take the championship. If he's gonna have a shot at taking the championship, put it that way. How you doing? Curious George, neither one of us is in the points. Really want that we got an aqua colored bitch up in the lead. He might be up there. Really want that freaking Constructors. I don't think I've ever won a Constructors championship in any of the seasons I've ever done. He's making a move. Was that the right move, though? There's nowhere to go. This is nuts, man. Do you see how wide they're like 4 wide. King Louie has been knocked to the back. Botox is in the lead. Botox doing what he needs to do so far. That's pretty incredible. Now watch King Louie over here. Pretty probably gonna fuck me around like a tumbleweed in the Arizona dirt. Botox. Are you kidding? As my nose itches. Botox with the fastest lap. He's doing work. Lighting a fire up underneath my ass. Gonna be that good today. He's, oh man, all right, whoa, yellow flag, what? What happened? Why? Someone blowing up? I don't, no, someone did blow up. It's a, sure. No!
Okay, clear.
What a fucking way to end his tenure with the team. Excuse the fuck out of me? I'm gonna find, where's Curious George at? I didn't even see what the hell happened to him, but he just blowed up. His thing just died. Now can we please see? Did I hit a curve? What the fuck is that? What? Excuse me. What did I hit? Are they trying to eliminate Mrooz Motorsport? Boop. I've never seen that before. Never ever. Now I got no clue if I'm ever just gonna spontaneously shoot up into the air. Oh man. All right, it's okay. It's okay, we'll come back from that. I'm trying to be super careful. Just trying to stay within my own head, which is a scary place sometimes, but just, if something happens, take it easy, don't just jam the throttle and, stupid shit. The Red Balls have lost some ground, and King Louie just took the fastest lap back. The Red Balls, it's important because, well, now it's just me scoring points for Team Mrooz. I'm also trying really hard to not go off track. I had to remember what I wanted to say. To not go off the track, not to get any sort of stupid time penalties. I am absolutely terrified of this curve. What? I'm getting, oh my God. They're beating the piss out of me, man. They're 3 wide. I was trying to make it 4 wide, but I wasn't going off track, about to go off track to do it. Get the fuck out of my way! I'm thinking we got a bunch of people out here that are really quite pissed off about the way I have driven. My tenure in the F122, they don't want to see me. Magneto! They don't want to see me win this championship. Well, you know what? Whoa! That was supposed to be my payback on Magneto. And it turned into a very scary scenario. The only positive about not having that fucking, what's with the Aston Martin? Stroll the park, I have my life flash before my fucking eyes. Only positive, surprised that wasn't a penalty, about Curious George not being out here anymore is there's no chance of a double stack on pit road. Whoa! Albino, where the hell are you off to? I love this corner. I love how wide it is. Everybody's willing to stick it in down there. Pretty well shook at how the Mercedeses are taking control of this race. And Kim, you know what? We're battling them for the constructors as well. He fucking dumped me. He absolutely turned my shit. King Louie! You bitch! Do I understand why he did it? Yeah, of course, because this is F1 and they pull out every dirty trick in the book in this series. But what happened to racing honorably? Get me through here. Get me through. We're gonna get Botox. He ain't just gonna drive away with this. No fucking way. I don't want to go over this thing. How did that happen? I'm still baffled and perplexed at the same time. I looked over at the camera. And I'm sorry to the DRS sign. They want me to come in this lap. Hopefully we get some people to come with. And I don't have to start turning laps by myself because you know what happens. You know what happens every time I do that. I lose just chunks of time. Maybe Gassy here? Come on, Gassy. You gonna go down? All right, good. Good, we got some friends. I believe Botox? No, Botox stayed out. All right, it's fine. Botox stays out. A good many others also stay out, but we also got a good many that came down with us. We're gonna have some people to work with. I don't know about like you guys,
Up to speed now.
but I have no fucking clue how this race is gonna turn out. With the lead now that Botox has, it's got me concerned. I'm not gonna say no, I'm not concerned. I am concerned because I have to be perfect. I can't make any mistakes. I can't go for a spin. I can't go for a ride. I have got to finish in the top 7. I gotta make sure I don't fly through the fucking air anymore. Now let's work through this. I'm just playing this out in my head. What happens if I get the fastest lap? Botox wins the race. Does that allow me to finish 8th or better? It would, because 8th I get 4 points plus the bonus 1. I'm ahead of Botox. Holy shit. So that'd be 5. He could get 20 for winning. Okay, if I were to end up with the fastest time, I could finish 8th. You guys still have not pitted, but they're all on the medium tire, so they're pushing it a bit further, but they should come in soon. Damn it! I helped you to that, you fuck! It's all cycled. Pushing. All the pit stops are done. Botox at 3rd. We're probably gonna have to win this race since Curious George isn't out here anymore. Probably gonna have to win in order to secure enough points to take that Constructors. As for the Drivers' Championship, it's looking great at the moment. I'd like to lead a little bit. It doesn't feel like I have led anything in a really long time. You fall in behind me, bitch. Look at how wide you run. How can I trust you as a dancing partner? He is all over the place. Good God, that's allowed Botox to come back. Just let me lead 1 lap. Come on. Yeah, we got 1 lap left. So I know how to lead now. If I could find a way to just bump draft Botox away, that'd be just perfect. It'd be the perfect scenario, but at the same time, I don't want him scoring a bunch of points for Mercedes. Sergio Perez Hillen in 5th. You got Sings up here. Oh, shit. We're all right. Come on, give me that draft. Don't be driving off. Yeah, we got the draft. It's like everyone that I don't need up here. The only one, Gassy, is the only one that's like good. I'd rather have a bunch more goofballs up in the front than the people that are, because they're all the Constructors people. I missed that corner so bad. Glad that wasn't a penalty. Coming through. Wow, why didn't I think that was gonna work? Things are a bit separated. There's one. Wow, beating and banging going on down there. There's one big group, but then you've got like 4 groups of 2 or 3. Where are you going? So I'm just thinking about a safety car. If it's possible we end up seeing one, it's possible. It could happen, but it's probably gonna have to come out of that big group. But we're only down to 4 laps. I doubt we get another one. Botox gonna have to dump me in order to win this thing. You motherfucker! I was there and bitch turned in. We know how dishonorable his teammate was early on in this race. Does that course through the Mercedes veins? Is he willing to do the same exact thing? I hope not. Yellow. There is a yellow. Stroll. Yeah, serves you right, you bastard. Yellow, but no safety car because there's no time left. And this isn't the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We got company. Sings and Sergio Perez are here. We ain't gonna get no safety car and then restart a lap later. This really just complicates things. These other 2 joining the party. It's, just more of a chance of me getting spun by somebody. 4 wide. Look out for cars flying through the fucking air. We're good. We're good. Oh, wow. 3 wide, beat bang a little bit. I don't know what I just said. What is the best combination for me? What is gonna help me with the Constructor shits? I think someone just took out a cone. It's probably Gassy ending up 2nd behind me. He's probably the guy that I need to be. The other 3 need to finish 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Caution. Another what? That fucking shit distracted the fuck out of me. Sergio Perez Hillen. He's out! I know I did, because I'm looking at the minimap. Oh my God. Well, that puts us on an even playing field with red balls and vegetables nowhere to be found. The fucking drama in the final Formula NASCAR race of F1 22. Wow. This is pretty unbelievable. This is wild, man. I didn't see all this It's been a hell of a race, and we're coming to the white flag. As long as I don't fuck up, as long as I don't loop this, as long as I keep it going in the right, oh my God, direction. We got a championship, y'all. I'm trying for 2 championships, though. Taking the white flag, 1 to go in F1 22. It has been a hell of a ride. Let's end this shit right. I'm gonna do everything I can to beat all 3 of you. If I gotta throw some haymakers, so be it. 4 wide for the lead on the final lap. If F1 could do this, they would dominate the world. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened that one time. They coming back. But you know what? These slow corners up here, probably a benefit to me. Could just throw some bumps and runs, you know what I mean? Gassy, all right, Gassy's the leader. He's the guy that I really need to be beating. This is setting up perfectly. If he could just end up in 2nd spot, and I can win. Get the fuck out the way. I overdrove the shit out. You gotta be. You're fucking kidding me!
Yes! Yes! You've done it! That is the world champion right there. Well done.
Well, it's certainly been an incredible year for Formula One, and our drivers have all pushed themselves this season, making it one of the most compelling years of racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers' Champion. Victory today then, but bittersweet emotions, I'm sure, as the championship slips through their fingers. Even so, what a fantastic final race of the season this was. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Constructors? This fuck.
Celebrations and how well
there's gonna be some carryover.
This is a team all about
in F1 23.
An opportunity
you, sir, are owed one. Who's even driving? He's driving for Alpine now, isn't he? Alpine didn't do nothing wrong, but he is sure fucking did. So now Alpine gonna have to pay the consequence. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous that what was Mercedes, like 12 or 10 points? Was it 10 points behind us, Mroots Motorsport? This thing is. It will not stop vibrating. I don't know what's going on here. I might shove it up my ass. I think we might have got it.
Stop! A conclusion at the moment, but
stop!
Regardless,
Standings, constructors.
Can no longer be touched at the top of the table. What an incredible journey this has been for a team many had written off a short time ago. They are the Formula One World Champions.
Holy cow! This thing just still will not stop. 3 points? Pierre Gasly, you are fucking lucky. And we take this by 14. I barely scored any points the last 3 months. Man, we gotta take a look at all the results. Go through this, wrap this thing up nicely. So this pinhead ends up winning by wrecking me, just blatantly wrecking me. I overdrove the final corner. That doesn't give him a right to wreck me. Sings in second. Botox up in third. The Little Mermaid, kind of a bitch today, ends up in fourth. Chuck Norris in fifth, takes the top 5. We end up in 6th. Thank God everything was so spread apart there, because that really could have been bad. Albino in 7th, Magneto in 8th. Ricky Ricardo and Yukio takes the last point. Kegloi did not do what he needed to do to try. I mean, if he would have scored, if he would have ended up in 8th, which was only 3/10 up the road, Mercedes would have taken constructors. Acorn, Joe Mama, Vegetable, not a good run. Enclair, they got Oscar Mayer Wieners, Mickey Mouse, Dom DeLuise, and what could be his final race in F1. Queen Latifah, Sergio Perez, Hilton, and Stroll in the Park. And that's a sad way to end things with Curious George. That's unfortunate. That feels pretty damn good. Seeing both of those trophies there, I like it. Botox ends up finishing second to me in the points. Vegetable in third. Sergio Perez, Hilton, Carlos Sainz, your top 5. And Claire, Chuck Norris, Magneto, Ricky Ricardo, King Louie gets a top 10 spot. Curious George, man, what a disappointment. Blows up in the final race. Like, I can't even believe that. How really lackluster of a season that was. Pierre Gasly, upon further review, was the AlphaTauri that I landed on. So maybe what he did there at the end was warranted because I landed on his head. Scroll through here, Yukio, Acorn, Albino, Stroll of the Park, Mickey Mouse, Little Mermaid, Dom DeLuise with a 19th, Queen Latifah, Joe Mama, and bet you won't reject my contract offer next time, will you, bitch? Then us at Mroots Motorsport beat out Mercedes by 3, Red Bulls by 5, 22 back to Ferrari. You got McLaren, AlphaTauri, Haas, Alpine, Williams, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo in last. Here are our season results. We only had 1 freaking win. I see a shit gaggle of DNFs on that board. And if you scroll through, yeah, there are even more. And here's season 1. If anybody wants to go back and look into that any, we were only able to get 1 win out of our second driver. Oscar Mayer Wieners. Our trophies and shit, we had 6 wins. And 1! And my completed driver details, 1 fucking pole position. I'm just gonna like simulate through all the shits, and we're just gonna see if anybody moves around any. I can tell you, there's 1 driver swap that I know has been made, and I think you guys are gonna like it. To finish our time with Formula NASCAR F1 My Team, I have brought Dom DeLuise back to Mroots Motorsport for a 1-day contract.
You should have never replaced me!
Dom, you are probably right about that.
Fuck you!
Now let's see these standings. If there's anybody anywhere new, absolutely nothing. Joe Mama is now in a McLaren. Robert Schwartzman to Alpine and Marie Larson? All right, so there was some movement. You know who I don't see is fucking Curious George. I would have thought Alpine would have picked him up since I swiped away Dom DeLuise, but instead of taking Curious George, they took Robert Schwartzman. All right, everybody. Well, that is going to conclude it for me with this game. I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you guys so much. All right, I gotta get comfortable here for a second because I gotta say this. Thank you all. Every time I've done like a season mode with the F1 games, it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And oh my God, there's actually no one there. I didn't know that. I actually told them all to fuck off and go home. I didn't know that's how it actually worked. I got a little sidetracked there for a second. Every time I've done a season on these games, it's just progressively gotten bigger. Nobody's working. Bigger and bigger and bigger. And more of you guys to come and watch the videos every week and just supported them. And that's, it's just me playing fucking iRacing by myself. With music on, with the camera. Anyway, it's continued to grow each game, each series. And I just thank you guys for allowing this to have a spot on the channel. If nobody was watching that, I wouldn't be doing it. But each time I do it, it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, and it becomes more a part of the channel. And just so many of you have been so supportive of it this year, this past year, this time around, of this Formula NASCAR stuff, and how you just tell me how much you love the series, and that it's really awesome to hear. And I thank you all for all of that support. Thank you for watching. I love every single last one of you, and I will see you in F1 23 for some more Formula NASCAR. Bye, I'm done, it's over, goodbye!